Okay. Loading. Come on. There we go. All right, let's go. We've got week 2 game here between two 1-0 teams. Frankchester United, who are 1-0 and currently in second place, and the new kids on the block, the Scarlet Knights, 1-0 in first place after a resounding win in week 1. First time for me to host you guys, so welcome to the league. Excited to have you. I'm the commissioner, the head honcho of this operation. So I hope I do a better hosting job than Noah last week. And Frankchester United are coming in with 14 points per game, which is really high, but still pales in comparison to 16 points per game from the Scarlet Knights. Statistics to watch. Frankchester United were the only team in their division to win their first game, which we've kind of speculated that they have one of the two really hard divisions, so it's nice for them to get out to a hot start. Scarlet Knights, highest ever scoring debut for a team, asterisk, I think that is tied with Faw's Hypnotoad's debut, which was done under suspicious circumstances. So we'll give you guys the edge by yourselves. Okay, and then last week, Frankchester United beat Mentally Illis 14-10, and Scarlet Knights destroyed the Hypnotoads 16-8. Our first category this evening is the faults in our stars. This is about celebrity scandals. Does anyone want to double that?
No, we ain't doubling this.
I don't want to.
All right, no one's doubling. This is the easiest category of the game.
No doubling.
We'll double now.
For Frankchester first. This artist made headlines in 2022 when it was revealed he would put hot sauce inside used condoms to avoid women trying to get intentionally pregnant with his child.
This is Drake, isn't it?
If you think it's Drake, I have no clue.
I think it's
I remember this,
Drake.
but I don't remember who it was.
Drake, final.
Correct. All right, on the board. And for Scarlet Knights. In 2022, this famous artist was caught asking his mistress if he could name his child after her, which was stupid because Sumner is a dumb name.
I think I know who this is, but
Is it fuck?
I think it's Adam Levine.
Adam Levine, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Sumner sounds
Specific.
familiar.
All right, Adam
I
Levine.
Yeah.
Correct. All right, so it's 1-1 after one round. And we turn to all-time war quotes, history category. Does anyone want to double this?
No.
Okay.
I know.
Keeping the powder dry. Frankchester, your question first. Douglas MacArthur famously said, "I shall return," in regard to what present-day country he was forced to flee in 1942 and would ultimately help retake for the Allies in 1945.
This is Korea, I think. But the problem is,
1942?
yeah. But the problem is, it says present day country, and but that's not a country.
So South Korea?
I believe it's North Korea because the reason the Korean War is that China invaded North Korea to get it back. Is that?
Send it if you. I have no clue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, North Korea final.
I'm pretty sure this is the Philippines.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you guys know that, but I because this is after.
Him and FDR, right? Like they like, yeah, I think it's the Philippines.
Yeah. Um, we'll go with Philippines final.
Correct.
Sure,
So two Philippines questions in 2
I was
weeks.
about to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure we've ever had a Philippines question before the last 2 weeks either. Okay, so you take a 2-1 lead, and here's your question. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes was the order given to American troops at what famous Revolutionary War battle located around Boston?
I mean, I like the only place near Boston in the Revolutionary War that I can really remember is Lexington and Concord, but I don't know whether y'all have anything better.
I got nothing.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we could just.
Bunker Hill is the only one I can think of around Boston.
I don't know. Is that near Boston?
I believe so.
Then let's go with that because I think Lexington and Concord is like that feels too easy compared to like Philippines. That's like a really, really well known.
Listen, all I know is Bunker Hill's ish around Boston. I don't know if that's the right answer.
All right, we'll say Bunker Hill.
Sure.
That
Correct.
question's way fucking easier, Matt. I'm tilted as fuck about that.
It's not way easier.
That's
Douglas
like the
I-
most famous American war quote ever and an extremely famous battle.
I Shall Return is right up there, I'm afraid, Frank.
Good shit, Ben. I didn't
No
know
one gives
that.
a fuck about
Good
the
shit,
Philippines,
man.
bro.
All right, well, Craig was out here talking about the Korean War. It was 1942.
I didn't know shit about. I
Well,
never.
that
heard
was
of
after
before.
the Korean
I've heard
War,
the
bro.
To the whites of their eyes in Bunker Hill a
It
million
was
times.
after World War II.
10 years after. All right.
I think
Regardless,
that led up to the Korean War, bro.
African cuisine.
African cuisine is our next category. I was excited to see Frankchester United's
Let's not lie. They don't have any
Is
food
the
over there, right?
answer nothing?
Yeah. Starvation.
All right. Scarlet Knights are yet to miss one of their own questions. They're 12 for 12, which is kind of absurd. Frankchester, your question, because I know no one is doubling. This dish made with long grain rice, tomatoes, chilies, onions, and spices is one of the national foods of many West African countries. Nigeria and Ghana in particular have a friendly war over which nation has the better version. This is brought to you by my junior year roommate Jay, who would make this dish like all the time.
Can we call Jay?
I'm back. I knew Jay. I have no clue what Matt's talking about.
Do you have Jay's number?
No, and also his food was gross. So
It was. Not this
I think it's
necessarily.
like Jollof or something. I've heard that before.
Go for it.
Jollof final.
That's right.
insane.
Damn, I knew that shit. That's like the only African food I know.
I know that's the only one I know.
Good
All right.
call, Craig.
3-2. And this one's for the Scarlet Knights. Native to Mozambique with clear Portuguese influences, this dish, named after the chilies its sauce contains, has become recognized worldwide, partially thanks to being the staple of the UK-based chain Nando's.
Peri Peri.
Peri Peri, right? Is there any other? It's just Peri Peri chicken, right? I think
It's Nando's Peri Peri, so that's
that
gotta-
sauce is so fire. I used to get it from Costco.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's I mean it has to be
Have
that.
anything to add or?
I'm just like Russell Westbrook running around right now. So like you guys are just going off. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Peri
I'm
Peri.
gonna say Peri Peri chicken final.
Correct. The streak continues. All right. 4-2. And we now have a niche round. League of Legends Champions is the first question. To make it 4-4. Here's the question. What champion has the following abilities? And I covered 2 of the pictures because they were pictured in them.
Giant dance. Man, the names are so hard, but based on those symbols, I have to say Aurelia. Final answer.
Yeah, that's correct. That's why I included the symbols.
Yeah.
Frank. So you tied up, at least for now. And the question for the Scarlet Knights is biology. Approved by Ethan, and he's basically a doctor. So, you
Oh
can
yeah,
get-
Ben, I didn't give you I didn't ask you for a niche because we weren't sure whether
Uh,
you were playing. So I threw in a
All good. All good.
but
All right, here's
I think we both might be good at this. Who knows?
Fucking hopefully.
What is the name for the specialized type of cell located within the lumen of the liver sinusoids that function to remove debris and particles that come from the hepatic portal system? Timer.
Those are words.
I don't know. Ethan said fair.
True.
What
Fair.
is the name for the specialized type of cell located within the lumen of the liver sinusoids that function to remove debris and particles? Oh. It starts with a K.
Really?
Copper? Hepatic portal system I had to learn for the EMT thing. That's the only reason I have any idea.
You talking about like it's like Kupfer, right? Or something like that?
Upper coupler.
I don't know how to I know it's spelled like Kupfer, something like that. I don't know
Yeah.
how it's pronounced.
Listen,
Like you
that's
just reminded me when you said the thing. I
hepatic
don't know if
portal.
that's right, but I'll go with it. Okay, what
Yeah, sure.
Kupfer final? I don't know if that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, that's correct.
That was a hard question.
That
That's
was
insane.
Well,
That was
That's a
actually
fucking hard
insane.
It
question.
clearly wasn't that insane. You got it right. So, okay. So I know you guys are new here, but generally teams miss some questions, which has not happened to you yet because you're
It's coming.
14
It's
for
coming,
14.
yeah.
All right, position used. This is an NFL category. Does anyone want to double this?
Nah.
No.
I'll say no, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Frankchester, here's your question first. Name the active NFC player and former first-round pick missing from this school's 5 most recent draft picks at a certain position. George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson, blank, Sam Laporta, Eric All.
Fuck, I know this. Noah Fant. Final.
Correct. Okay, so you pull within 1.
Wait, where'd they go to school?
Iowa.
Oh.
All right, Scarlet Knights. Name the active NFC player who had over 1,000 total yards last season, missing from this school's 5 most recent draft picks at a certain position. Damian Harris, Najee Harris, blank, Jameer Gibbs, Jace McClellan.
I think this is Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, but is he NFC?
Oh no. Yes, because he's on the Packers now.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that too. Yeah, I mean I know this is Alabama, so
Yeah. I think that's it.
yeah, we'll say Josh Jacobs final.
Oh.
It is Alabama.
Jinxed it.
Damn. The one question I try to answer.
No, that's what
And
I
it's
was
our
gonna
first one
say too,
wrong.
bro.
I think it's Brian Robinson final.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
Yes.
1,000 yards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Jacobs hurt a little.
1,000 total yards. So he had like 750 rushing yards and 300 receiving yards.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. So it's all tied up now. And we are going to move on to the NBA. Does anyone want to double the NBA?
You want to double just the NBA season?
That's so general.
What do you guys think?
Like,
I feel like y'all were going
Playoff
off
series from the
question.
80s.
I'm good with NBA, but I don't know what else we have. Ben seem pretty good from what we got last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's double it.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
What do you guys think?
Double it.
Frank, what do you think? Do you have a thought? Frank here?
I have no
We
idea.
make it a daily double.
Frank, you gotta unmute, I think.
Frank is fully talking to someone else.
You gotta unmute, bro. Frank, we have a question for you.
What's the question?
Should we double NBA? It just says NBA. That's it.
I mean, yeah, Steven's goaded at that.
Yeah, I'd say we just do it.
All right, daily double.
Are you okay with that, Steven?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Let's see who's talking. Qualls. Okay.
Sorry, I was just
Manchester,
about
to
Cap.
make it 8-6, we're on for a high-scoring game at the moment. What is the most recent Western Conference team to appear in the conference finals for the first time?
Yes.
Steven's on a fucking walkie-talkie right now.
Yeah, we have it. I can go get it in a little bit. Yeah, I can do that. Okay.
Well, half your time is gone.
I think the Timberwolves were in the conference finals once with KP. Fuck, we couldn't have doubled this.
Five, 4, 3.
Timberwolves final.
Clippers. The Clippers, the bubble year maybe,
didn't it?
or the Suns.
I thought it was the fucking Timberwolves too.
No, because they made it with KG. It's either the Clippers or the Suns, I think.
The Suns never went to the finals with.
But I don't think they made it with.
Steve
Did
Nash.
they go with Nash?
I don't know.
Or the Clippers had the bubble year, but the Suns, that was the year after.
Okay, I like Suns then.
I just say Suns.
Go Suns, yeah, Phoenix.
Final answer?
Final.
Yeah.
It is the
Clippers?
Clippers.
God
Yeah.
damn it! I know it.
Damn.
Yeah, talked himself out of it. All right. Well, no harm done for you guys because that was a steal, and now you have your double to make it 8-6.
Damn.
You probably guessed the question by now. What is the most recent Eastern Conference team to make the conference finals for the first time?
I want to say Raptors.
I don't dislike that. I was thinking that too.
Just spitballing. 2019.
I'm trying to think of like previous years, just like in my head right now.
Because all those teams have made it.
Because like, yeah, Boston had gone. The Pacers have been right before.
They've been
Back in the
like
day,
the
right?
90s, yeah.
So
What
then
about-
I think
Milwaukee.
They won a title like years like in the 60s or some shit with Kareem and
then I
Oscar.
like Raptors because
I like the
everyone else-
Raptors.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, lock it in.
Raptors final.
Come
There we
on.
go.
Well done.
So it is a 2-point game, and the only lifelines remaining are the phone of friends. Next category is Olympic hosts. And here's the question for Frankchester United. 3 Canadian cities have hosted the Olympics, Montreal twice, Vancouver, and what city which hosted the Winter Olympic Games in 1988?
I think it might be Quebec City.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's not Helsinki because I looked this up yesterday.
Yeah, that's not in Canada.
My first thought is Quebec.
Quebec City, you think is good?
Yeah.
That's snowy. Quebec City final?
I think like
A Nova Scotia?
Calgary, no?
Calgary?
I was gonna say it's either Calgary or Ottawa. But do you know if there's been a games in Calgary? Because if you do, then we should just. I like Calgary more, honestly.
Calgary, because it was the last Olympic Games for like Soviet Union, East Germany.
Oh, all right. Then
Yeah.
yeah,
So
we'll
I
say
think
Calgary.
I think it's Calgary final.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Good shit.
Okay. So it's 9-6. Yeah. So you can make it a 4-point game with, well, more than 6 points remaining because of the niches. Olympic hosts. 3 U.S. cities have hosted the Summer Olympics: LA twice, Atlanta, and what Midwestern city that hosted the third ever games in 1904?
Chicago, maybe?
That was the only guess that I was thinking for Midwestern.
Or like,
Chicago 1904 Olympic Games. I don't pretend to know that.
yeah, I mean, I think we say Chicago because like
I don't know what else
I don't even
city.
want to offer up any
That's
other.
why I don't. I have a couple that I would say, but like I don't want
Yeah,
to say anything.
I don't.
All right, well, what are Chicago, fucking St. Louis?
Detroit, like I can't.
I'd hope it's not Detroit. Um,
Yeah, I guess. But I feel like, oh no.
I feel like Chicago's too obvious.
Then I would say St. Louis. Then I don't know. I
All
feel
right,
like
St. Louis,
That's a prayer. So
St. Louis final.
don't fault me.
let's go.
I knew
Let's
that.
go. Come on.
All right.
Our whole logic there was Chicago's too obvious.
Chicago's too obvious. Go St. Louis.
10-6. And we move on to another niche round. 2010s MLB lineups. Here's the question. Name the missing player who was present in all of the opening day lineups below during the decade. I'm going to start the timer in like 10 seconds so you can actually kind of look them all over first.
One player?
Yeah, there's one player missing from all 3 of those lineups. It's the same player.
Oh, Ian
If you
Desmond
want,
final.
he's the 6th hitter, the leadoff hitter, and the 6th hitter, if that
Ian
helps.
Desmond final.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yes.
the guy who
Yeah.
played short and then burst and
He was so bad at shortstop. Oh my god. He would have like 25 errors a year or some shit.
Well, that's why you can see the progression. I didn't put them in order.
Yeah.
But went from shortstop to left field to first base.
No, then he went to shortstop to center to first.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It was crazy.
8-10. Yeah. Last decade NFL draft is the category. Here's a question. The highest drafted centers of the last decade have both been selected with the 18th pick. 4-time Pro Bowler Ryan Kelly, and this player drafted by an NFC team out of the ACC.
No, this guy was drafted at the SEC. I'm thinking of open stuff.
Mm,
Ryan Kelly, 18th pick.
Graham Glasgow. He might have been a guard.
What about didn't the Steelers take Pouncey maybe?
But that's AFC. That's AFC. Graham Glasgow.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is this a steal?
Yeah.
I believe in you, Steven.
Wait, they like the laser.
I have no idea.
Can you name a center that's good besides? Let's say
Oh.
Yeah.
Did this timer not work?
No.
All right. You have like 10 seconds.
Ryan Jansen final.
This is the Viking center out of NC State, Garrett Bradbury.
Garrett Bradbury. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it's a 2-point game with 4 points to go. So it's still anyone's game. MLB weird moments is our next category. Steven's probably wishing he saved his double. Here is the question from Frankchester United. This 7-time All-Star and 2-time strikeout leader was scratched from a start and sent home after he expressed his dissatisfaction with his team's throwback uniforms by cutting them up with scissors.
I actually don't know this.
I did not see that coming.
I mean, it sounds like something Scherzer would do. Seven-time All-Star. Max Scherzer final.
I think Chris Sale.
Chris Sale, White Sox.
Yeah.
Wow.
Final.
Not a clue, guys, but I believe you.
Correct.
Nice job, Ben.
Good shit.
We both.
So that maybe seals the game.
That was
No.
what, like 2016 or something? That was a while ago.
That
Yeah.
was his end of his tenure because they were like those, like with the red in them. I think it was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Frankchester United is to sweep the remaining points. Scarlet Knights. This 4-time All-Star and former World Series MVP pitcher famously landed on the IL for the first time in his career when he was injured in a dirt bike accident in 2017.
Was it Bumgarner?
I don't know anything about baseball, so
Yeah, I think he like hurt his wrist or some shit. And this is right when he was on like the D-backs. I think it's Madison Bumgarner.
all right. We can lock that in then.
Final, yeah.
Yep, that's the game.
Nice.
Bumgarner.
Twice.
Okay, so that's Pat.
Job, Pat. I had no fucking idea.
All right, 4-point game. So this category is just for fun. It's movie remakes, Frankchester United. What notable sci-fi movie that was originally released in 1990 and featured Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sharon Stone was remade in 2012 starring Colin Farrell, Kate Beckinsale, and Jessica Biel?
Is this Total Recall?
This is.
Time.
It
Greg, I
is?
think you're 100% right.
It's me, Frank, Kyle, Joel, and Ian.
All right, Total Recall final.
That's correct. Okay, so you ended on a good note there. And last question of the night. What iconic 1969 Western that starred John Wayne was remade in a critically acclaimed 2010 film with Jeff Bridges, Matt Damon, and Haley Steinfeld in its cast?
Don't get this because I can get this and we need the points.
Yeah, I got this too, Frank. We got this.
True Grit.
Should we call someone?
Don't call someone, just waste time.
I
True
do
Grit.
think I know this though, because the only Western movie and Haley Steinfeld, like I think it's True Grit.
True Grit.
True Grit. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, but I know she was in it.
We could call someone.
Do you want
If
to?
If you waste our time with a phone a friend, you will be our least favorite team in the league.
I'd call Foul, but wait, we're not allowed to call people in the league, right?
No, you can't do that.
No reason to
Yeah.
call someone.
Yeah, I have no clue who to call. I'm just
We'll
joking.
say True Grit final.
Correct. So that ends the game at 13-9. Okay.
Matt, are they in our division?
No, they're in my division.
Thank God.
They recognize it.
It's us, the Chicken Hawks, and them in the same fucking division, dude. Okay. Next week, Frankchester United plays the Simple Jacks, so they'll feel confident about getting on the right track again with that one. And the Scarlet Knights plays the Sandusky's team that needs to start winning.